episode of IP with Shuchi. In my last video, I had promised you that we'd speak a little bit more about trademarks and what they represent. So today, let's discuss what are trademarks. I'm going to do this via 5 simple questions. Obviously, the first question is, what are trademarks? Well, trademarks are marks which distinguish the services or products or goods of one business from another business. Okay, so now I've understood that a McDonald's is different from a KFC, is different from a Subway. How does that make me understand trademarks? My next question is, what kind of trademarks can be registered? A word, a combination of letters, numbers, words, all of these can constitute a trademark. In addition to this, symbols, a drawing, for that matter, a three-dimensional representation of, say, for example, the packaging of some good can also be trademarks. And I have to tell you this, there can be smell marks, there can be taste marks, there can be color marks which distinguish certain services or products. But more about that later. That brings us to question number 3. How long is a trademark protected? Once you register it, and of course, laws for different countries differ. However, once you register it, a trademark usually has approximately 10 years of protection. Question number 4. What rights does a trademark registration bring? Now the thing is, imagine you are a business. You've been running your business, say for example, 10 years, and you have a very interesting name to your business, right? You can continue to use that name. However, if someone else starts using the same name, there's nothing you can do to stop them. Of course there is. You can get a trademark registered in your business name. Now what does a trademark do? It basically gives you a license to use your trade name or trademark, and you can also go ahead and license it to others. For example, if I'm a business and I want to start a franchise, I can actually tie up with other franchise owners and tell them you can use my trademark to be able to sell these particular products of mine. Obviously, you can only do this if you hold the registered trademark for that particular business. Question number 5, and obviously the most important to all of us. How do I protect my trademark? Well, if you want to register a trademark, you usually register it in the country in which you are operating. By that I mean, most nations have their own trademark registration offices. You go there, you apply for a trademark. There is usually a due diligence process where they check that that trademark is not already registered to somebody, and then you are allowed to have that trademark. What happens if your business is functioning across the globe? Now you have 2 choices. One is that you find the national or regional level trademark offices of each country and file separate trademarks for each country. The second method is that you can file through WIPO's, that is World Intellectual Property Organization's Madrid system, which basically allows you to file one application and pay one set of fees, application fees, to be able to get protection in over 123 countries around the world. So remember, your trade name or trademark is a valuable intellectual property asset, and registering it only means that it ensures you can encash your intellectual property. This is IP with Shuchi saying toodles. If you have ideas on what I should speak about next, you know where to put them, in my comments.